Good morning and welcome to my presentation. Today we're going to talk about music and how music can help troubled youth. I believe this is one of the most important topics of conversation that we can be having today, so I'm very excited to get started. If you have any questions along the way, please let me know. I will do my best to answer them. So, to start off, I would like to say music is one of the most useful tools available for helping cognitive, behavioral issues, and emotional issues. By discussing the benefits of music, the characteristics of troubled youth, what music therapy is and how we use it, and how does music therapy really help troubled youth, we are able to pinpoint how music can make a difference. It is clear that music can create connections and ultimately rehabilitate troubled youth. So, what are the benefits of music in general? How does it help people? You might be sitting there asking, why music? Music really helps with people on an emotional level. Being able to partake in music can increase depression. It can rehabilitate feelings. You can work through your feelings and emotions. It can improve sleep, concentration, and even academic performance. It has been shown in a few studies that music actually helps with memory. So while you're studying, you might want to remember to throw on some music and get those A pluses. So now that we've talked a little bit about music, let's talk about the characteristics of troubled youth. What does a troubled youth or troubled child look like? The answer is vast and very nondescript. A troubled youth may be depressed, they may be lonely or withdrawn. They may come from a single parent household, come from abuse, drug use. They may change their appearance in school, or they may join gangs as an act of rebellion and display other rebellious acts. So that's how we can pinpoint in general what a troubled youth looks like. Now that we've talked about music and the characteristics of troubled youth, I would like to talk about what music therapy actually is. Music therapy employs music to be able to work through your feelings. And the way that it does this is usually with a therapist. With a therapist, you create a plan and goals, and then you work towards those goals throughout the therapy sessions and the music sessions to get through your feelings and to get through your day. So music therapy really uses music as a means of communication and rehabilitation. But how do we use it? Now that we know what it is, how do we use this wonderful thing that I have talked about? We can use music therapy in terms of working with troubled youth. We can use it if we have emotional problems or things to get through on our own. The way that we use it is to create the plans and the goals, to work through them, to employ these aspects at home and during the sessions, and to make sure that we are following up. We can use a variety of instruments for musical therapy. We can use guitars, violins, we can use microphones for singing and songwriting. So there are very many different avenues that you can go down for musical therapy. How does it help troubled youth? Well, troubled youth usually have emotional problems and trouble communicating. They have come from extensively hard backgrounds, and they need to be able to feel safe and like they can communicate effectively. So being able to write things down, having that structure, having that follow up on the goals and plans creates a level of commitment and fulfillment for these youth. It creates an ability to work through the emotions with a therapist and with a musical therapist and allows them to get through them, find out what's wrong, how are they feeling, and how do they get over this hurdle. So, I am really glad that you joined me for this presentation. As we have mentioned, musical therapy can help with cognitive, emotional, and behavioral problems. And by talking about what it is, the benefits of music, how to use it, what a troubled youth looks like, and how it helps a troubled youth. We are able to make those connections that music can really help so many emotional, social, and cognitive situations. Um, so I feel and I know that music is a very useful tool, and I hope you took away some information about music from this presentation that you can employ in your own life. Music saves lives, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I will do my best to answer them. But I hope you enjoy this presentation as much as I did giving it, and it's been lovely to have you.